Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another King of Fighters All-Star video, and in today's video I am going to talk about some of the characters that I think that are going to join the game, and they are probably going to join the game sooner than we think, because if we consider the recent characters, that the way they are releasing the characters, all the OG characters like Benimaru, Hayden, Adelheid, Athena came couple of times. We know that she's a beautiful girl and she has her own popularity, but all these OG male characters like Hayden and Benimaru, for example, the release of these characters means a lot. So that gets me thinking that what type of other characters we might actually get down the line. So I compiled a list and I'm going to share the list with you now. So let's talk about them. And first character I think is Dew, and we deserve this character in this game. That is going to be Joe Higashi, one of the fan favorite character, one of the original characters from the Fatal Fury. And considering the fact that we don't really have any version of this character, not a single face version of Joe Higashi is available in the game, but this bronze version and silver versions are already good. The skills of these characters, the game already have the design or the blueprint of the skill, so it is just a matter of time for this character to appear in the game. Next character, let's move on to the next, and next going to be Andy Bogart, brother of Terry Bogart. We don't really have too much Terrys in the game as well. I think only one SS Terry, but not even one Andy Bogart, not until now. We deserve Andy Bogart for sure as hell. And Andy Bogart's special skill was one of those special skills. It was so beautiful, even back in those arcade days. It was like something. It usually made the stage a little bit darker. If you remember what I'm saying, it made the stage a little bit darker. And this was the first character that gave me the special feelings that we get from these special skills. That means something different. This is just so good, guys. So I totally believe that he is going to arrive in the game with a very, very attractive finisher, guys. Next is going to be Ryu, the son of Takuma and the brother of Yuri Sakazaki. Ryu Sakazaki is a great martial artist. He is a very, what should I say, dutiful person towards the family, towards the society and everywhere. So in this way we can compare his characteristics somewhat like Kim Kaf-won, and I think we deserve a very strong version of this character, probably as an ultimate fighter, because we don't really have too much versions of him in the game. I think we don't have any face version. Do we have a face version? Yes, we do have a face version. That face version is not really too bad. It's a great character as a face character, but we don't have any BS or SS or any ultimate characters. Probably we will find him as an ultimate character in upcoming banners, guys. That's a big probability. Robert Garcia, nice, a great potential, a great fan favorite character. Especially I enjoyed playing a lot with him in King of Fighters 97. Especially his there was a flying kick that was able to corner most of the opponents, most of the AI opponents. That was so good. So I really expect him, and I think we're not going to get the King of Fighters 15 version that is with the mustache, but I would rather take any day this this version or any blue costume version. That Robert is also very good. Next we are having a genius character, a very, very ingenious creation from SNK, that is Takuma himself and the transformation of Takuma to Mr. Karate. Both of these characters are immensely strong and powerful character in the King of Fighters, entire King of Fighters universe. Takuma is well respected by everyone, and his other self, Mr. Karate, even evil gods like Ash. Ash is not human, but he has a hatred for human. But even then, Ash praised Mr. Karate, because Mr. Karate is really something special. So I totally believe that ultimate form, ultimate character would be a suitable version for any one of these. I think it's too much to expect both of them, but I would love to have both of them. But in any ways, if I'm asked to select one of them, I would say Mr. Karate as an ultimate character. That would be so dope, guys. Let's move on to the next character, and we do have multiple version of beautiful Leona in our game, and we are totally happy with that. But what about these two guys, Clark and Ralph? Two most important part of the Ikari team that has been always all the way back from the 94 King of Fighters 94 to all the way in the recent times. They are, you know, all the way they are members of the Ikari team. Hayden came and Hayden went away, but they remained the same. So we totally believe that as an ultimate character, oh my god, if Ralph comes into the game as an ultimate character, he is going to be the damage dealer. My goodness. His Galactica Phantom, oh my goodness. That should have been his 3PG. Well, I do totally believe that this character will also come in the game. We don't need any more Leona. I believe we don't need any more Leona. We have enough of her. But we do need another version of Leona. That is going to be none other than the Orochi Leona. We do have a Orochi Leona version in the game, a face version, which is not really a good, reflection of the actual power and the strength of the Orochi version of Leona. She is a tremendous damage dealer, and she can do a lot of things. She is a fierce demon, and she has certain damage dealing abilities. And I totally expect, I'm not really sure about this character, but I do love to believe that we are getting her as well. Next character down the line is none other than my top favorite character, Orochiori. Oh my god. This character literally changed my game, or created the game itself for me when I first started playing him against in King of Fighters 97. I mean, same character, I saw that, wow, we do have a Yori. He is a good guy, but we do have an evil version of Yuri. Oh my god, this game and the story of this game has to be something epic. That was my first time falling in love with King of Fighters All-Star, King of Fighters as a general King of Fighters. This guy was the main guy. Until now, I'm looking for him in this game as a very strong character, as a very powerful character. Of course, his face version is not that good enough, long outdated, and we totally deserve a very strong version of this character. I totally am just saving my rubies only for him, to be honest. Let's move on to the next, and Billy Kane. I think Billy Kane is one of the most important villain character in the game, one of the prominent villain character just right after great villains like Rugal or Geese. I think he is one of the most important guys who was never a boss, was never a sub-boss or something, but still he was an effective character, and he was a very fan favorite character due to his special mechanisms that he can inflict damage to the enemy from a very far distance, from a safe distance. That mechanism actually made this character a really popular one. So I would be happy to see him, and I would be happy to see some of his great 3PGs. That would be so good. There was a special skill in his King of Fighters 97. I remember that his stick becomes like thousand sticks, and he kinds of beats the enemy with the sticks. I hope you remember it if you have played. But that was dope. I totally love to have him. Next, we are having one of the most anticipated character in the game. I do believe we do have a lot of fan of this character, who is none other than Ryuju Yamazaki, the ultimate evil, the unfathomable, mysterious evil of King of Fighters. Ryuju Yamazaki was always something fearful for me personally. I never did well against him because he is so freaking unpredictable. You never know what he will do. You never know what is his next move. In my opinion, he was the most unpredictable character in King of Fighters that I have ever played against, and I'm totally down to earth to have him in this game as an ultimate fighter or any other generation, but probably will be ultimate fighter. But let's see, let's keep our fingers crossed, guys, and let's hope for the best. Next, we are having one of the most underrated characters in King of Fighters overall, but I think I do believe that this guy has a special place, and this guy is also getting some love over the years because he is one of those characters that embodies or represents the normal people among us, the normal people who wants to become really strong, wants to become really powerful, and we imitate someone else and try to become someone else, just like the cloud from Final Fantasy 7. Kind of same. I do find a relationship between these two characters. So this is kind of really interesting for me, and I'm totally happy. I'll be totally happy to see these characters joining in the game at some point. So that was the list of characters that I'm totally expecting, and I'm totally confident that we'll be getting these characters at some point, because they are releasing these OG banners, and soon they will have to release banners like each and every month. That means they don't really have any stock of characters rather than providing us these characters. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to support the content, support the channel, and I hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.